Did you get the 2025 Chickasaw calendar yet? I know I did. It's hanging on the wall in my kitchen. However, did you notice something interesting about it? The days of the week are listed in English and Chickasaw, but not the months of the year. Well, they used to do that. I'm not sure why they stopped, but let's go over how you would say the months of the year in Chickasaw and how you would use them in a sentence. We'll also go over what the old names might have been for the days of our months. Afami Hamita Ayopa, Happy New Year. Saholchifoet Funny Iskanotsi. My name is Little Squirrel, or in English, you can call me Sherry Begay. If you like learning about the Chickasaw language, be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss anything when we upload it. Now I'm going to share some words on my screen, so if you're listening by way of the Chickasaw Chat Cafe podcast, head down to the link in the description and you can come over and watch the video if you so choose. And if you're listening on our Chickasaw Classes YouTube channel and you want to check out our podcast, I'll have a link for you in the description. Now let's go through pronouncing the names of each month, and then we'll talk about some interesting things about them. The first month we're going to talk about is January. So that's Hashi A Motna. Let's try that together. Hashi A Motna. Great. And that means first month. And then we'll look at February. Hashi Atogla. Let's say it together. Hashi Atogla. Good job. So that's February. Notice we've got some glottal stops, so the words are cut off. Now we have Hashi Atochitna. Say it together. Hashi Atochitna. Good job, and that means March. Then for April, we have Hashi Ayoshita. Hashi Ayoshita. May is Hashi Ataslapi. Let's try that together. Hashi Ataslapi. Good job. And June, Hashi Ahanatli. Let's try it again. Hashi Ahanatli. Good job. And for July, we have Hashi Aon Toglo. Let's say it together. Hashi Aon Toglo. Okay, August. Hashi Aon Tochitna. And together, Hashi Aon Tochitna. Good job. September. Hashi Achakatli. Together, Hashi Achakatli. Good job. And October, Hashi Apakotli. Together, Hashi Apakotli. November, Hashi Awachafa. And together, Hashi Awa Chafa. Notice chafa gets cut off at the end. It has a glottal stop. And December, Hashi Awa Toglo. Together, Hashi Awa Toglo. Now I'm going to go through the names again, and I'm going to say them a little faster so you can follow along. Hashi Amotna. Hashi Atogla. Hashi Atochitna. Hashi Ayoshita. Hashi Ataslapi. Hashi Ahanatli. Hashi Aon Toglo. Hashi Aon Tochitna. Hashi Achakatli. Hashi Apokotli. Hashi awachafa, hashi awatoglo. All right, great. I hope you were able to follow along. Now, you might have noticed that all the names of the month begin with hashi. So hashi, sometimes or often we use it for sun, but it can also be the moon. So it's like first moon, second moon, third moon, and so forth. Now, if you learned how to count to 10 or even 12, you might recognize that there's numbers in here too. Starting here, we have tochina, so that's 3, oshta, 4, tatlapi, 5, hanatli, 6, ontoglo, 7, ontochitna, 8, chakatli, 9, pokotli, 10, awachafa, 11, awachafa, 12. So basically, it's counting to 12 moons, or we will say it's months. Now, what's up with the first word, amotna? That means first. So hashi amotna means January, and it's the first month. And then togla, we're going to use that for second. So hashi atogla is the second month, and of course that's February. So then all the rest is third month, fourth month, fifth month. But you'll also notice there's something added to these numbers. We have A's added to the beginning of some of these. So a tochitna, and then an AYY added here on Ayoshta, and the rest have A's. So that's something that we do when we have numbers in a sequence, and they're called ordinal numbers. So they add those to the front of the letters to show they're in an order. Now, this is what we call the names of the month in Chickasaw these days, but they used to say different names for them in the past. I was told they've been lost, but I do have them in English, except for one that we're not sure about. So that would be February. So January was known as Lion's Little Brother month. Then we had the second month, which again, it might have been called something else in the past. And then March was Wind month. April, Women's month. May, Mulberry month. June, Blackberry month. July, Sassafras month. August, Peach month. And September, Cooking month. I guess you're preparing for winter there. October, Little Hunger month. Maybe you didn't cook enough. I don't know. November, Big Hunger month. And December, Big Lion month. Now, the names of the months are referred to as time words, and you can use them to answer when questions. We'll go over those at another time. But speaking of time, it's time to register for the 2025 term of Chickasaw comprehension courses. If you're thinking of learning Chickasaw, this is literally the fastest way to learn. Students are reading, writing, and speaking Chickasaw in just a matter of hours. This is a fun, live, online interactive course, so you can usually take it from wherever you live. Enrollment is open through February 2nd, and classes start February 3rd. We finish up in mid-September just in time to attend the Chickasaw Festival. Now, don't worry if you're listening to this podcast or watching this video after enrollment has closed. You can head over to our website and get on the waiting list for our 2026 term of Chickasaw comprehension courses. Meanwhile, you can sign up for the Zero to Hero Chickasaw Grammar Essentials self-paced course. Enrollment for the grammar course is open throughout the year, and you can go through that while you're waiting for the comprehension courses to open up again. All the links will be in the description. Now, if you want to use the days of the months in a sentence, time words go at the beginning of the sentence. So let's look at some examples. In my first example, I have Hashi ahanatli okano yopilachi. So in June, I'm going to swim. So we've got our month at the beginning, Hashi ahanatli, and that's June. Then we have okano, and then our sentence yopilachi, I'm going to swim. Now, okano doesn't really have a specific word translation. It literally means pay attention to what I just said. So you can translate it in June or regarding June, I'm going to swim. So if I was translating it to English, I could say in June, I'm going to swim. Ashi ahanatli okano yopilachi. So that's one way of saying it. Here's another example. Hashi awachafa okano chologloa ipachi. So here's our sentence, chologloa ipachi. We're going to eat turkey. And then this is November, Hashi awachafa. And we have our okano, so pay attention to what I just said. So in November, we could translate it, we're going to eat turkey. Hashi awachafa okano chologloa ipachi. And then we have this sentence here, Hashi atogla okano olisapisa iliachi. So Hashi atogla is February. So we're going to pay attention to February because we have okano. And then holisapisa is school. Iliachi, we're going to go. So in February, we're going to go to school. Hashi atogla okano holisapisa iliachi. Now let's look at some more examples. We have Hashi apakotli okano chikashi yagni iliachi. Hashi apakotli is October. So in October, okano, so pay attention. Then we have Chikashi Yagni. So Chikashi Yagni is like the Chickasaw Nation or Chickasaw land. And then we're going to go, Iliachi. So in October, we're going to go to Chickasaw country, Chickasaw land. That's when the Chickasaw festival is. Hashi apakotli okano Chikashi Yagni Iliachi. Now, in this second to last sentence, we're using not okano, but gama. So kema with the nasal A is something you would add to time words if it's in the future. And if it's in the past, you would add ash. So we're going to add gama to ashi awa toglo, which is going to be December. So the 12th month. Let's say that together. Hashi awa toglogma. Good job. Hashi awa toglogma. Oktoshachi. It's going to snow. I'll say the whole sentence. Hashi awa toglogma oktoshachi. It's going to snow in December. Now, in this last example, we have Hashi atatlapi. Hashi atatlapi is May. And so we've got ash, which is a past May, a previous May, could be last year. Hashi atatlapi ash. Let's say that together. Hashi atatlapi ash. Good job. Hawaii, il awakatok. So we flew to Hawaii last May, or in May. I'll say it all together. Hashi atatlapi ash, Hawaii, il awakatok. So previous May, we flew to Hawaii. If you want to learn more about creating Chickasaw sentences, check out my video, How to Create Chickasaw Sentences, 3 Basic Types. Chipisalacho!